morning booktube, and we are still about halfway through Priory of the Orange Tree. Years of Solitude is about 85%, and I've picked a new audiobook, and it is The Secret Runners of New York by Matthew Riley. So I have a few Matthew Riley books, but I've never actually read a Matthew Riley book. So this is a young adult Matthew Riley book, so we shall see how we go. So grab a cuppa and a book and join me. Morning booktube. It is Tuesday. We're still on this one. I finished Matthew Riley's The Secret Runners of New York. That was pretty good. I think I'm going to give that a 3. And I started Snow and Rose, and I can't remember the name of the author, but that's really tiny. It's only 4 hours. So I'll finish that today and I will find something new. So grab a book and a cuppa and join me. morning booktube. It is Wednesday and I finished Snow and Rose yesterday. Now I am listening to Sawkill Girls by Claire Legrand. It's a random pickup. Look, I literally judged a book by its cover, which I do a lot for my audiobooks. I am 93% of the way through 100 Years of Solitude and still reading this one. So grab a book, grab a cuppa and join me. Good morning booktube, and I'm still reading Priory of the Orange Tree, but that's because, hey, I said the other day, I'm pretty much only reading it on camera, but mainly because instead of coming home and reading recently, I've not only been watching crafting videos, but I've started making miniatures, which you can actually check out on my other channel, which is Sarah Aussie SFF Crafts. So I'll put a link to that down below. I've only got 2 videos up as I'm speaking now, but by the time this goes up, I'll have 3 and a complete remodel of a toy. So that's why I'm reading so slowly these days. But it also doesn't kind of worry me too much because I'm about to hit my reading goal for the year, which I will with my audiobooks. And I lowered it from, I think I had 150 last year. My reading goal for this year, I lowered it so that I would feel less inclined to read shorter books and more inclined to read longer books because they do take me a lot longer to read, obviously. But yeah, so I'm about to hit the 130 mark, and it just to encourage me to read longer books, and especially since I hit the 100 mark, I've slowed right down because I have been reading longer books, or books that just take me longer to read. So speaking of my audiobooks, I finished Snow and Rose. I moved on to the Sawkill Girls, and I've noticed, I think it was 3, but I can only think of the 2 at the moment. I seem to be on a kick of girls who go missing, because there is a theme of missing girls in the Sawkill Girls, and there were missing girls in the Secret Runners of New York, and there was a missing father and friend in Snow and Rose. The big parallel between the Secret Runners of New York, even though that was a time travel style one, and the Sawkill Girls is the girls that are missing are associated in some way with a popular, rich, beautiful girl from a wealthy and influential family. So it's an interesting sort of thing that I've run across randomly, but that's not the theme I'm enjoying. And although I am a bit of a true crime nut, I do a lot of watching of docos on true crime. I don't really read that much about it. I enjoyed the time travel in Secret Runners of New York, and I'm enjoying the fantasy horror, it's definitely horror, elements of Sawkill Girls. So that's that update. I am 95%, I think. I'm so close with 100 Years of Solitude, but I keep falling asleep. So that being said, we're still reading Priory of the Orange Tree. Grab a cuppa. Oh, I found, I know it's going into summer here, but it's cold today. It's only 20 degrees. I found, what is it, cinnamon sugar in my local shopping thing of herbs and spices and stuff. And it smells, and I put it in my coffee. It's amazing. There's only a tiny little bit. Oh, love it. So, grab a nice cuppa and a book and join me. morning, booktube. It is Friday. All reading status is the same. I've got 1 or 2% left in 100 Years of Solitude, and I could not keep my eyes open last night. On the update on the I wasn't enjoying the EAD sections. I now am. There's been a change in her circumstances and I'm enjoying them again. So that is good, because we haven't heard from, I think it's Tane, I can't remember her name, but the Dragon Rider, in quite a while, and they were the bits I was enjoying the most. So grab a cuppa and a book and join me.